Back in tech.
We're live.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to the first ever Jordan Lucas Poop and Fart Variety Hour. I'm your host.
Me here is Fart.
I want to know where he came up with that at. It's beautiful.
Wait, where is Jordan Lucas from? Do we know this? Is that
He's from New York.
He's from New York?
He's from Massachusetts.
Is he from
high school in Massachusetts?
Is he? His Twitter says like
Jordan
from.
Lucas.
His Twitter says from New York to.
We're all Googling this at the same time.
Yes, Jordan Lucas. Oh, he's from New Rochelle, New York. He went to high school somewhere in Massachusetts.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, clearly it's more of a Utica thing.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I used to live 15 minutes from Utica. It happens.
All right.
Did you enjoy your jams?
Hey, quiet down. I want to introduce us. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. I'm Dan. Now you have faces to put with our horrible writing and voices on podcasts. My name's Dan. The guy with the huge beard over there is Devin.
Hey.
And the guy in the scarf is Bill.
This is actually
a soccer scarf. Is that like a U.S. soccer scarf?
This is a blanket from
it's a blanket.
Actually from when I used to live in upstate New York. So yes.
It was cold up there. You needed blankets.
Yes. Here's another blanket.
Is it cold there, Bill?
Where are you?
Central Pennsylvania.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Okay. Well, I guess we could start talking about today's game and
what a great
how fucking ugly it was. Penn State won 21-3, obviously, over Sacrifice Akron. It wasn't pretty. It was 7-0 at halftime and didn't get a whole lot better after that. But a W is a W, I suppose, and we're 2-0 heading into Rutgers next week.
We did not get blown out by Central Michigan. So.
True, we didn't get blown out by Central Michigan.
We have nothing to complain about.
We're not losing to Virginia Tech or Notre Dame right now. We didn't almost get beat by Western Kentucky. So these are all positives that we can look forward to.
We didn't need a last-second miracle touchdown to beat McNeese State.
Yeah.
Yes.
So essentially, Rutgers, Maryland, and us, Big Ten powerhouse Rutgers, us, and Maryland are the flag bearers for the Big Ten right now, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But Devin, what do you think of today's game?
Yeah.
I mean, I hated it less than I would have expected that I would have, given me. I don't know. It wasn't pretty, but like, for either of you, was there any moment where you're like, I'm worried that we might actually lose this game? Because for me, there was never that a doubt. So, I mean, it sucked, but like, we've had a whole lot worse. I mean, we lost to Illinois 33-13 a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. That set like a new low. So compared to that, this was a walk in the park.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a walk in a park, but I'd say it was very frustrating just because for some unknown reason, if your name isn't Akil Lynch, you don't know how to run the football. And there was that one stretch of time between like the very end of the first quarter and like a third of the way through the fourth quarter where Christian Hackenberg like lost all fine motor skills and he didn't know what he was doing out there. Like that was when I was worried. But at no point, was I going, oh God, we're going to lose this game, even though I sent something to Dan on Facebook like it's going to suck when we lose this game. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like that the period in which Christian Hackenberg lost his fine motor skills was not overlapping with the period in which Christian Hackenberg picked up a phone and said to offense coordinator John Donovan, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. So that tells you, I mean, there were like 3 distinct periods of that game where that would have been an applicable quote.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the offense during that time. Even the passes that Hackenberg were easy for him. Like he threw 2 feet ahead of Kyle Carter that almost got picked off. The offense just wasn't clicking for a while. And I posted that Vine to the website earlier and titled Christian Hackenberg's horrible, no good, very bad day. And, like everyone got like pissed off, goes, 312 yards or whatever and 3 touchdowns. It isn't what I would consider a bad day. I was like, if you watched 3.5 quarters of that game, it was pretty shitty. Like that might have been his worst game since Kent State last year.
Yeah. And that was played in the middle of a typhoon, so he had an excuse during that one.
Right. I mean, Ohio State was pretty bad last year, but that was he threw for a lot of yards, but because it was Akron in the end, that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing though. If that's what a bad game for Christian Hackenberg looks like, we're doing okay. I mean, that's like 340 yards, 320 and 3 touchdowns. I'm looking at his games last year. I mean, he wasn't bad in any of them. He never threw more than 2 interceptions. So he's doing that. He has 4 interceptions this year, which equals the most he ever had in a 4-game stretch or a 2-game stretch last year, which was Michigan and Ohio State.
Right. I mean, what do you guys think it was? Was it just the lack of a running game getting going to where he had to force balls and it made it not look great? Jesse James seems to have got his case of the dropsies back. He dropped 2 or 3 passes there on the day. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the line play. Because the pass blocking, this is the thing I don't get with the offensive line. The pass blocking is good to very good, and the run blocking is the complete opposite. And I don't get how an offensive line can be very good at one part of blocking and just awful at the other. What do you contribute this seemingly start of a sophomore slump to?
I'm going to guess maybe part of it is just the fact that I mean for a good part of that game the run-pass ratio was very off, and I hope it's not him going, hey, I need to be the man and I need to throw the ball over the field, I need complete passes, I need to be our offense, because if he gets that mindset, it's eventually going to lead to games where he starts doing too much, and while a team like Akron won't kill you with that, Michigan will kill you, Michigan State will kill you, Ohio State will kill you, even a team like Maryland will kill you. Next week in what's going to be a tough environment against Rutgers, those can kill him. Big Ten power against Rutgers, my apologies.
I think the thing with Hackenberg, as Ed Cunningham rightly put out, he has to replace Michael Robinson. I mean, that just
2 minutes in, Ed Cunningham fucked something up. Like they didn't even kick off yet, and he fucked something up.
Yeah, the Ed Cunningham. I mean, I feel like that. Okay, I'm asking you guys a serious question. Trade-off. In the bowl ban, but Ed Cunningham calls every game the next 2 years.
I'll take that. Because here's the thing with Ed Cunningham calling every game, it'll make me feel smarter, which will make me feel good.
Yeah, I'll take bowl games.
See, I
don't want Ed Cunningham. No, I'll keep. I will keep the bowl ban because I can always turn the sound off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy the 2 extra games more than I would unenjoy the other 23 or 22. I guess at this point, it's tough. It's like a Sophie's choice.
Right.
But I mean, no. The thing with Hackenberg, and I think it's something that he struggled with early last year, but developed and got better at, was just throwing the ball away. I mean, all of the interceptions, all of them were late throws, nothing was open, tried to force it. Maybe it's relearning the scheme, maybe it's, all right, I'm the man now, and just overconfidence in his own arm, but he just has to get back to where he was last year, which was throwing the ball away when there was nothing there.
Drunk Ohio State girls just like doing and dancing in the Ohio State. The camera's been on her for at least 15 seconds now. She's just shaking her head and being drunk.
Yeah, is the camera broken?
Everyone was just sitting around her looking at like something was wrong.
Right. And like Musburger isn't on this broadcast, so I don't know why there's the cameras on a woman for like an attractive woman at that for 15 seconds.
Brad Nessler and Ohio State fan Todd Blackledge are on this broadcast.
Oh, Todd, putting that shit on.
That ruined me. You would think he would just like put on just something neutral, but he had to go and spit in the eyes of every Penn Stater like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh well.
Oh God, Devin Funchess apparently messed up his right ankle.
That will put a stop to the Big Ten Receiver of the Year award that he's already gotten.
No, that's Matt Zanelato's.
Oh, gotcha. So let's talk about something else now. Um, so Bill Belton had the running game going a little bit in the first half, and then he sort of got shut down. And then our friend of the blog, our favorite running, I think the blog's favorite running back, Akeel Lynch, came in and took about 7 or 8 Wildcat snaps or Wild Canadian snaps, as I put it during the game, and rattled off 50 or so rushing yards. I think I'm not. We're doing this on the fly, so I don't have any stats with me right now.
Akeel 7 carries, 45 yards. Belton 9 for 36. Zwinak 10 for 30. Hackenberg 2 for 1. Hamilton 1 for 1. And in Hamilton's defense, that was a very, very hard-earned 1 yard.
Yeah, so it was the most exciting 1 yard I've seen in about 10 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
wait, is Devin gone?
I don't know. Is he? I don't have it up right now. Devin is gone. So we're talking for a little bit, Bill.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So the running game. How do we fix it? Do we just run the Wildcat whenever we want to run the ball? Because that seems to be the thing that works the most through 2 games.
Give the ball to Akeel Lynch, I suppose.
Yeah. Anywhere on the field, give it to Akeel Lynch.
Yeah, I mean
that's my.
When we did Blackheart Gold podcast, what did Vince say? Like Iowa fetish object Akeel Lynch or something like that.
Because he was going to go there once, and then he was going to go there a second time. Yeah. And he ended up at Penn State.
Yeah, the guy could just go, and I don't know what Zwinak's problem is. He should be a big bruising tailback, but I don't know if it's the system or just some mentality of his, because he has shown that he is fully capable of running between the tackles and picking up a few yards, but he just hasn't done that so far, and that may be the blocking, that may be Zwinak, I don't know. And then Belton, he had 36 yards on 9 carries, but if you take out the 23-yard gain that he had nothing today. So it's concerning. And Belton also went 0 for 1 as a passer with a QBR of 1.3, so that's something he needs to work on as well. Hi, Devin.
Right.
Yeah, my computer's being a dick, so I'm doing this on my phone. Hey.
Oh, wow. Please tell me you have Wi-Fi on.
What?
You have Wi-Fi on and not...
Oh, I probably should put on Wi-Fi. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm in New York City. I have pretty solid 4G.
No, it's more of a data thing.
Oh, that's actually an even better idea. I don't think of these things. I'm getting some headphones. You guys get to watch me walk through my apartment and find some headphones.
This is Devin's apartment. This is the lavish life of New York City that you'll find.
I have a Catch-22 poster.
The best part is when we go to his bedroom and I get to say this is where the magic happens, like you're a rapper on Cribs.
I mean, we are in my bedroom, and this is where the magic happens. Shit, wow, hear my headphones.
In your bedroom? That's amazing.
I could make a joke about the brick walls being right behind your head in your bedroom, but I'm not going to go there.
Go make that joke. I don't understand.
I'm just going to say, I was going to make some sort of CTE, concussion, you hitting your head against the wall, but this is a suitable for work show, so we're not going to do that.
I'm too late for that.
So, Devin, we were talking about the running game and how nothing really worked until Akeel Lynch was taking direct snaps in the Wildcat or the Wild Canadian, and that's how the running game got going. What do you think the problem is? Do you think Akeel Lynch is our best bet throughout? What do you think? Did Devin leave us again?
Devin Erdwirch.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I'll talk until Devin's here.
Yeah, go for it. You have an opinion as well.
See, I thought Akeel Lynch was our best bet starting, I don't know, game 8, game 9 last year. And especially this year, because he's that rare combination of speed and power that a offensive line that is as weak as ours is, at least at this point in the season, needs. I think Bill Belton dances around too much, and you can't really dance around all that much when you don't have a line that can block anyone from getting to you within a second. Zwinag does just like bowl over people, but he needs that initial hole to open up so he can sort of have a head of steam behind him, and then he can just, put people to the ground and, run for 6-7 yards after being hit the first time.
Yeah. Like, that's like what his profile should be. He should be that kind of running back. He's a big guy, he's a strong guy, he's not a particularly fast guy, so his game should revolve around being a powerful, just a bruising back, but the same way, like, he doesn't have the mindset of a guy that wants to, like, juke around and get to the outside, but in a way, he's been a guy who's just been, like, dancing a bit. It's very weird, and I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with him.
Technology hates me.
Oh, Devin, I did not notice the Game of Thrones poster behind you. That is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, birthday present. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice. All right, so basically what we're talking about right now is who do you think is our best option at running back? Because Zwinak and Belton have both looked pretty not good, and we're not sure if that's more to do with them or the offensive line. And
I mean, you want me to say Akil Lynch. You want me to say Akil Lynch.
No, I want you to say what's in your heart. If in your heart of hearts,
Akil Lynch is the right answer, but we are open to all opinions.
Yeah, if you want to say Naeem Wortman, God bless you. Say Naeem Wortman. Just be able to justify it, my friend.
We have not seen Naeem Wortman. For all we know, Naeem Wortman could be the solution to all.
He could be the next Miles Jack.
I mean, it's too late because now he's not like 16 years old.
Shh. Ugh, my friends.
But yeah, what do you think about the running game, Devin? Who should be back there taking most of the snaps, and how should they be taking those snaps?
I mean, again, I think you have three backs who are different in what they do. Play to the strengths. I mean, you look at Zwinak is the short yardage guy, straight ahead. Why are you running, counters where he has to dance around the backfield? Belton's a shifty guy. Don't run him into the line. I mean, Belton's also, converted wide receiver, converted quarterback. You can do things with him like run wheel routes and run, jet sweep throwbacks. Never, ever, ever do that again, John Donovan. Never. But I mean, hypothetically, you could do things like that. So, I mean, again, I think use them to their strengths, and Akil Lynch is a change of pace straight ahead.
Did Devin just die again?
Devin, you sound like a Daft Punk album right now.
Yeah, Devin, you need to get a better connection for next week, man. Or we'll call in Pollock and bring in the righty. He's just sitting there. He's gone. Do you want to? Let's answer some questions while Devin's gone.
Yeah, sure. I'll read them off and you can answer them. First question from a friend of the show and one of the people who writes with us at BSD, Tim A. at Happy Hour Valley. Who wins in a cage match between the three of you? Now that's a very interesting question.
Right.
Because, I can't imagine any of us ever getting into a fight for any reason. So I would get into a
fight with you just to get in a fight with you.
Yeah.
Let's fight. Let's just do this.
I know, at some point it would turn into, us trying to sell each other's moves like it was professional wrestling. So it wouldn't so much be a fight as it would be theater. And I can't imagine Devin getting into a fight because I feel like someone would go to punch Devin in the face and then he'd want to use rhetoric to solve the situation and de-escalate things and stuff of that nature. So
he would either talk them down or talk them up enough to where he would just get his ass beat.
Hi,
Devin.
Am I back? Okay, I need to get a new computer. But anyway, moral of the story. What were we talking about?
Okay.
Running back, getting their ass beat.
Well, we're doing questions right now, and we can get back to questions.
We got questions?
We want to answer this one first.
So
Who
sorry.
wins in a cage match between the three of us?
So I think I'm gonna hang out by the side and let you two try and do RKOs on each other just for a few minutes, and then wait, are we doing elimination or is it first to get a pin win?
I feel like last man standing is the way we're supposed to go with this.
Yeah, no, only one man can survive.
Yeah. Well, the other two are.
I'm definitely vulturing the win, and I get showered with booze.
Yeah, you are. You would do like, you know how every year at the Royal Rumble there's one person that slides out under the ropes and just waits and bides their time, and they come in at a convenient time? Yeah, something like that. That would be you. And what Dan and I were saying is, like, we feel like you would either try and talk people down so there would be no fight, or in the process of that, you would just get them so mad that they would, like, stab you. So I can never imagine you being in a fight.
So I think I'd win by DQ.
Yeah, if you could,
But
if you could win by disqualification in a last man standing match,
No,
I
you
feel
can't
like
win
you
by.
would find a way to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, you cannot win by disqualification in a steel cage match or last man standing match.
cage. Also, I love that like people decide in steel cage matches that they would rather climb up a wall of chain link rather than open the door.
Yeah, like that is a big issue that I have. Like going through the door is very simple, and of course, some people like John Cena are very good at like pretending, oh, you know what, I'm starting over in the corner next to the door. I could just have them open it, and I could like slip right out. So like, it really should just be you have to be able to climb out of the cage, right?
There's really no point to the door. I mean, it's never been used. Has it? Or they do like the thing where they crawl out because they're just too bloody and beaten to climb up a giant steel cage. Yeah.
Faces never win steel cage matches by going out the door.
Yeah, probably that's
Right.
fair.
To answer this question, Tim, I'm gonna win. Like I'm winning.
I don't think that's a fair statement.
I think I'm gonna.
Let's
I
do it
don't
this
see
way.
why I wouldn't win.
Let's do it this way.
I had the stamina to beat both of you.
You're not allowed to say yourself who wins.
Dan.
Okay.
I
Well then, I'm probably gonna pick Bill then.
I'll pick Devin just to be an asshole.
Aha. All right,
Right.
so listeners, what do you think? Tweet us. Don't tweet us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to use the hashtag Booty Had Me Like.
Booty had me like, and
Booty had
also
me
hashtag.
like-
More importantly,
Booty
use
had
the
me
hashtag.
like.
Booty had me like poop fart. Yes. High five.
Hashtag Booty had me like John Cena winning Money in the Bank in 2012.
I'm not gonna
All right,
lie.
so
I marked out when he came back.
Yeah. All right.
Wait.
Let's get back to important stuff. The stuff that we were just. What
We can get
should
back to important stuff. So I mean, we pretty much agree that most of this game was ugly, and I don't think we're going to take a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of good to take away. Like it happened.
At all.
Yeah, like it was a game where we survived, essentially.
Yes.
Moving on to next week. What was that?
If I may for a sec, it was like we survived, but kind of going back to an earlier point Devin made, at no point did it feel like we were going to lose.
No.
So it's like this very weird situation where, yes, it felt like we were lucky to win, but at the same time, at no point did I go, we're not going to win this. Like, seriously, I didn't go, we're not going to win this. Jokingly, of course, I did, because I'm a pessimist when it comes to these things.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, no, look, I think there are teams that around the Big Ten that genuinely had scares, and it was, are we going to win this game or not? We never had, and I think we can take out of this that no matter how bad he can be playing for large parts of the game, Hackenberg can get on track.
Yeah.
We learned, the front seven is every bit as good as we think it might be.